Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Planning Commission, and members of the public. I am Danny Acosta, Senior Planner with the Community Development Department. The item before you tonight is a consideration of a request by M&G LLC to rezone 0.920 acres from C2 General Commercial to C1 Light Commercial located at 60924 Road. This slide represents a vicinity map of the subject site which is outlined in blue. The subject property totals 0.920 acres and is situated off 24 Road, a principal arterial, approximately 0.12 miles north of Highway 6 and 50. The property is within the area included in the Regional Center's policy area. The subject site is currently zoned C2 and at present does not contain any building or structures and is currently used as overflow parking. This next slide depicts a vicinity map. As you can see, the property abuts two heavy commercial uses to the south and west and medical office uses to the north. Zooming out a little further, you can see that within the growing commercial and retail area to the west, a little less than half a mile from the subject site, is the Mesa Mall that has undergone significant economic reinvestment. Additionally, to the north of Patterson, within there is the City Market supermarket and several other light commercial uses, including a hotel, several restaurants, Starbucks, banks, big box retailers like Target, Kohl's, PetSmart, Cabela's, and Home Goods. As mentioned previously, the subject property is currently zoned C2. The property is surrounded by other C2 zone districts, planned zone districts. The applicant is now requesting to rezone to C1 to expand the potential for mixed-use development, allowing the construction of ground floor retail or medical office with either multifamily units or live-work unit above. If the rezone application is approved and the new development is subsequently proposed, it would be required to go through a major site plan. This slide reflects the comprehensive land use map, which identifies the property as commercial. C1 implements the comprehensive land use category of commercial. Pursuant to section 21.02.140 of the Grand Junction Zoning and Development Code, the city may rezone property if the proposed changes are consistent with the vision, goals, and policies of the comprehensive plan and must meet one or more of the rezone criteria. These criteria are listed on the slide with the criteria staff finds to be met in bold font. Details of each criteria are provided within the staff report. In addition to the criteria previously mentioned, the city must also find that the request is consistent with the vision, goals, and policies of the comprehensive plan. As shown on the slide, staff has found the request to be consistent with Plan Principle 3.1b, Intensification Interior Growth, and Plan Principle 3.6.b, Mix of Uses. After reviewing the rezone request, staff has found the requested zone is consistent with the goals and policy of the comprehensive plan and meets one or more of the criteria in accordance with the Grand Junction Zoning and Development Code. In conclusion, staff recommends that the Planning Commission forward a recommendation of approval for the rezone request to City Council with the findings of fact listed in the staff report. This concludes my presentation.